Welcome to all. My name is Vikram Nirgatti. In this video, we discuss basics about the Internet of Things, IoT. This is the contents that which I gonna cover in this video. Generally, better see what is an IoT, why we need to go for IoT, and how the IoT plays a role in nowadays applications of an IoT and some research challenges. We see some references where I have collected this kind of slides. Okay, when coming to IoT is an idea that which is connect any object to an internet. That's it. Any object means maybe things around us like a key, a chair, desk, bench, a plant, human being, anything which exists in the universe can be connected to an internet with an unique IP, providing an unique IP for each and everything. For a chair, one IP; for a keychain, one IP; for a desk, one IP; for a car, one IP. Like that, for anything, need to provide an unique IP, and with the help of that IP, we can able to connect that particular thing to the internet. So once we connect the thing to the internet, we can access our information from that particular thing, and we can store that thing in an online, in the sense some cloud. Once the data stored in the cloud, then we can process those information. That's aggregating some information. So the processed with the help of the processed data, we can take some decisions. That's the beauty of an IoT. So not just connecting thing to internet is an IoT. Once we connect the things to an internet, then we need to collect the data from that particular thing in a day wise, hourly wise, weekly wise, yearly, and then we need to analyze all the data. So once we analyze the data, then we can take some decisions. For example, a customer in a week, he may visit to a shopping mall uh, 10 to 20 times, so that the shopping mall can able to give some free offers for that particular customer, some price discounts. uh, Such kind of things can be done with the help of an IoT. So here, for example, I have shown some three things like windmills can be connected, some shopping containers can be connected, some radiators, rather anything which present in real time around us, around human being, can able to connect the things. And this is about the IoT, and go for Gartner definition of an IoT. The IoT is the network of physical objects that contain embedded technology to communicate and to sense or interact with their internal states or the external environment. That's the thing. With the help of some embedded technology, embedded things, we are communicating and sensing for the internal and external environment of the particular the thing. Here, thing is an object said by the Gartner. Gartner is an person who predicts the future technologies. It's a Gartner hype cycle. It's a bell curve. Here we can say that the technology which is at tip of the curve is current technology. That's why the IoT is since a decade playing a major role. Why we need to go for IoT means in the starting stage of the human being birth, manually we all doing our tasks, our own tasks. Gradually we depend something on the missions. Something we do manually and some things that we'll do with the help of missions. Then in starting days the mission is fixed at one place. Nowadays the mission in the mobile which is not fixed in one place. Generally the human being is not stick to some place. A few hours you will spend in office, few hours you will spend in uh, home. Some few days you will visit to some other universities or some their relatives home. At that time they used to work with the computer. In the different places he may work on same task, but to access that kind of data in the fixed position is difficult. So that if it is a mobile means, for example a desktop computer is a fixed position. One computer will be fixed in the lab in the university, and one other computer may fix in the office or in home. At that time it is very difficult to continue with the same task. So for the upgradation of the desktop computer we have now the mobile computer. That's a laptop. It is a mobile, it's not fixed in one place. Wherever we go we will work on same computer. If we go to the university, with that computer. If we are in home, with that computer. If we are relatives home, with that computer. If we go to the other university, with that computer. So some of the things is happening. Now what happening means remotely we can able to monitor the computers. Same thing after existence of the IoT, after invention of the IoT, not just the laptop or the desktop, anything, a chair can able to share some information. A chair can operate remotely. A AC can operate remotely. From an US we can operate the Indian in India AC like that. In remote way I can switch on and switch off the light in my home from my office itself. 24 hours I can monitor the light in a remote place. Doesn't know a technology. So now a maximum works fully depending on the machines itself. With the help of this IoT technology we can connect anything anywhere at any time. That's a thing. There is a thing, something in IoT. This says that compared to the human being, for one human being there are 5 to 6 things can be connected. This is the Cisco predicted. By 2020 there may be billions of things will be connected. How this IoT things can be connected? We need some hardware and some software, and we need some mobile devices as mobile as well, some hardware, some software mobile. What is the hardware we're gonna use is the microcontrollers or the microprocessor. This is one of the microcontroller. It's called Arduino Nano. Like this, we have different microcontrollers like uh, Intel Galileo, Intel Edison, Arduino, various in the Arduino, Electric Imp, etc. And the microprocessor we have Raspberry Pi. These are the hardware things we need. With this microcontrollers we need some sensors, some actuators, some connecting wires, some resistors, capacitors, transistors, potentiometers or variable resistors, and etc, etc. We need this kind of hardware stuff. And we need software things like programming part. We do generally we used to do the programming in some IDE like Arduino IDE or the Python IDE. The program, the languages mostly we use the C and the Python to program the for the IoT devices. And some of the applications for IoT devices are like there are some applications, surveillance cameras, controlling the water. Good devices we can know the heartbeat, how many hours we are sleep per day, in the shoes, in the sports, how much steps we can put, and where the key is. The smart water. Almost in each and every discipline, the IoT plays a major role. Like agriculture, we can monitor the thing. These are drones, which currently I'm working on this project for monitoring the remote monitoring of my agricultural fields. If any objects enter into my fields, means automatically comes some alarm in my mobile phone wherever in the world. Some of things in healthcare, particularly we concentrate elderly people and the chronological disease people. Remotely we can monitor their status, some structural health and some buildings, smart buildings, etc. And to implement IoT, the data will flow in this way from the things to gateway and gateway to internet and internet to the fog and cloud. Fog and the cloud are same like the cloud, but this is in the edge side and this is the global way, local and the global. And this is something smart doorbell applications, some pin diagrams how we can connect up with it. The smart greaser, this is the smart greaser pin, how we connect generally to the microcontroller experiments. These are some challenges who are can do research, they can do concentrate on this kind of areas, fog, scalable security, etc., etc. I collected this stuff from the Google itself. Any questions, you can post to my mail or you can comment on these videos down itself. Thanks to all. Anybody want to send some mail, you can send to this mail. If you guys having any questions, any queries, right away you can send to this mail. Please subscribe to my channel. Again, thank you.